what is ABAP role? Till now we have seen the objects whichever you develop as a ABAPer. Now we will see generally what kind of roles you will play in SAP projects. Okay. So before going to any detail about our roles as a ABAPer role, okay, we will just have an idea about there are other roles also in the project that we will have a brief idea. Like in SAP projects, we'll be having to, as I said, like different roles will be there. So among them, one role is SAP functional consultants or analyst, SAP functional analyst. Okay, so these are the people who will be talking directly with the end users in the business, and then understands their requirements, and then matches with the SAP application, and then they'll finalize what is a fit and what is a gap. Okay, because the people, they will be knowing their domain. Okay, for an example, purchasing department. Okay, for that we have SAP consultant. Okay, so they know generally how the purchasing, the transactions will happen in any organization, and as well as they know in SAP how module will work to fulfill any kind of business. Okay, so with that expertise, they can easily understand whatever user is looking for, end user is looking for. Okay, so that is one of the key role in any project, functional consultants, because they know business and they know SAP. Okay, so they are the people they'll do fit gap analysis. Okay, and then basis consultants. So basis consultants, SAP basis consultant, we have another role. So these are the people, they will administrate our SAP landscapes. So can someone tell me what is general SAP landscape?
Development, testing, and production.
Yes. Okay, these are the systems. Generally, any client, if they are using SAP, this is a standard landscape. So these systems, the basis consultant, what is their primary objective is, so they will always monitoring this all boxes, all systems, all servers they'll be monitoring. Okay, so they'll make sure that none of the system go for down in the live system. Okay, so that especially the production box, we should not go anytime down. If production box goes down, means the complete entire business is stopped, right? So that is what their main objective is. So those are the people, that is the activity they will be doing in SAP projects, basis consultants. And then security consultants will be there, SAP security people. Okay, they'll be giving all your users credentials, SAP users creations, and all authorizations, which T codes you can have access, okay, which you should not, the role management, everything, role creations, all those things they'll be maintained. Okay, so these are the people, generally any SAP projects, if you go, these people you can encounter. Okay, the functional consultant, basis consultant, security consultants. With these people, you will also be existing as a ABAPer. Okay, and your crowd only will be more in any project. ABAP crowd only will be more. So what is the first role? The first, the first responsibility as a ABAP consultant is you should work closely with functional analyst, functional consultant. Okay, once they have identified fit gap analysis, okay, the gap, whatever the gap they have identified, they'll come to you. This is the gap we don't have in SAP, so we need to fulfill this gap. with your ABAP coding. Okay, so always you will be working with your functional consultant. Okay, you will be working for all functional consultants. Like, I mean, you can work for SD consultant, you can work for MM consultant, you can work for FI consultant, like that. You can parallelly, you will be working for all the people. Okay, so that is your key role over there. So that is the your first point of contact is your functional consultant only related to any technical things. So then what is, in different projects, what is your role? We will look into it now. So in implementation projects, so I told implementation project is the project like first time if they are using, if they are implementing SAP, that is a project implementation projects. In that, your role will be, you'll be working in custom objects development. Okay, that gap is there, right? Fit gap analysis. That gap, whichever the functional analyst identified, in terms of that, okay, they will be identifying what kind of objects you should build to fill that gap. Okay, it can be anything. It can be a report. It can be interface program. It can be a convention. It can be a form. Okay, anything it can be. So all custom objects development you will be working. Okay, with the help of the functional consultant. Then support and maintenance projects. So support and maintenance projects are the projects kind of a live projects. So clients already they are using SAP for their business purpose. Okay, so that kind of projects we call as support and maintenance projects. So in that project, as a ABAPer, what is your primary responsibility is you will be working on incidents and changes. What is incident? Suppose in the live system, the end user is doing something, okay, their day-to-day activities, and they have encountered something wide, wide thing happened in between their process, which usually will not happen, but some, that time it happened. Okay, then he has seen that yes, this is a some issue with the application. Okay, then they will raise a incident to SAP support team. Okay, that is the team you will be. Okay, there also support team also you will be having a functional people, basis people, security people, ABAPers. Okay, so then the functional guy will be first, if it is related to functional, he will be analyzing. Once he analyzed and found that some ABAP help is required, then he'll come to you and you will give your, the analysis from technical side for that incident. Okay. Suppose if at all, if you guys both of them had a conclusion, we need to do some code change to fix that incident. Okay, so then you will do the changes also. That is called this change, incident and changes. Okay, so most of the time in support projects you will be working on incidents and changes only. Okay, not like custom objects development in implementation projects. Next project is upgrade projects. So upgrade project is nothing but, as I said, SAP every 3 months once it releases the versions, right? Newer versions. So it's up to you, like up to the the client. So which version they wanted to go for upgrade. So upgrade is also like a big process. Okay, it's not like easy like how we will upgrade the our smartphone, Android applications or iOS applications. So SAP upgrade is a big, it has a many steps and it takes time also. Okay, so that's the reason the clients will not go for, as soon as SAP releases, they will not go for the upgrade. So once many upgrades, many versions has been released and they have found that yes, this version will not be having any issues, will not get any product issues, it is stabilized, then clients decide that and then they'll go for. So what is an advantage if you go with upgrades is, like every version will be having some kind of new functionality will be having, either it can be technical, it can be a functional. Okay, that is an advantage if you go upgrade and you will be utilizing new functionalities in the application. in such projects as an ABAPER, you will be working SPDD and SPAU activities. These are the activities as a technical guy you will be involving. Okay, so we'll be discussing in detail them. I mean, when when those topics are raised in our course. And once completed these activities, then testing will be happening. During testing, if they find any defects, that defects also you will be fixing. Okay, so this is the usually these are the roles and these are the projects. If somewhere is SAP project is there, any one of this state only that project will be there. Okay, and most of the time it will be support and maintenance projects only. Okay, implementations will be very rare. Okay, because so most of the people they have implemented already. If new implementations are happening, only you can see the implementation product. And upgrade projects, it depends based on the requirements, and it will not be having for long run. So maximum the upgrade projects will be within 6 months it will be completed. But support and maintenance projects will be, it is a lifetime for the business. Once you implemented the entire for the business till they close that business, that system will be there unless until if they wanted to change to another application. And what are the deliverables as an ABAPER you will do in project? You will be delivering code. Okay, the code how it should be, it should not be something else, like whatever the way you wanted to write, everything it should be as per the project standards. It will be there. Every project will be having its own standards. Okay, as per that only your code, every line of your code, every variable declaration also you should follow as per that standards only. Otherwise there will be a review. Okay, once you complete, okay, in that review they will not accept your code. Okay, so it is better always go with project standards. As soon as you join the project, the first thing you should ask as a developer is what is the coding standards you guys follow in this project. There will be a documentation, so that documentation you should get it along with the project KT. And then along with the coding you will be delivering technical specification or technical design document you will be delivering. Okay, so this is the document which will be having kind of a pseudocode solution or a flow chart, or these are the deliverables you will be delivering. Any questions till now? Whatever we have discussed, algorithm it will be available in the TS and TD. Okay, hope everybody knows what is pseudocode, what is algorithm, what is flowchart. So most of the clients they'll be having at least flowchart in their technical specification or technical design document. You should draw flowchart, and then unit test results. Once you complete your coding, you will be doing testing from your end, right? That result document also you will be delivering. So this is the most of the time as a ABAPER you will be playing all these roles.